Hi, this is Babz Rawls-Ivy from New Haven, Connecticut, and you're listening to WNHHLP 103.5 FM, streaming live at newhavenindependent.org.
All right. And
We're back.
We're back.
Oh, welcome back to the second hour of LoveBabz, LoveTalk. I'm Babz Rawls-Ivy. That's Harry Drills. It's Thursday.
What?
Next week it's time, Harry, we're gathering with our peoples.
What? It's only Thursday?
Well, all weekend if you're unlucky.
Yeah, so I mean, Thanksgiving is next week. So I was reading that travel is going to be hell, that hopefully you've left already.
You might want to leave today to get to Thanksgiving, because
Don't
try to fly nowhere. I'm going to tell people right now, leave today.
And for God's sake, wear your mask on the plane. Don't start trouble.
Don't start, because this is going to be a whole bunch of people who are trying to get to where they got to go. And if you get up there and show out, somebody's going to get their head clocked.
And don't expect people to take your word for the fact that you're vaccinated. Bring your vaccination card. You're going to another state. Don't be surprised if they don't allow you into different, locations without your proof of your vaccination. So just prepare. If you're leaving your state, if you're leaving Connecticut and going to another state, prepare to maybe having to show your vaccination card. I know a lot of people get insulted by that, but be prepared. Be prepared.
Yeah.
If not, it's your own fault. It's like people in New York. I know there's a lot of people who are out of towners complaining that they can't get into restaurants because you have to show proof of your vaccination. And a picture isn't satisfactory for a lot of places. So, because there's a lot of fake vaccination cards going around. So your friend can lend you their picture, a picture of their vaccination. So no, be prepared or stay home. Yeah, don't get into fights with people doing their job. Well, if you want to fight, no. No, seriously. I mean, and leave the flight attendants alone. If they tell you put your mask on. Put your mask on. Because there's a bunch of people on that plane that's trying to get to where they need to go. And they don't have time for your foolishness. So, put your mask on and chill out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get on a plane. If I'm gonna be in close quarters, I mean, I'm gonna do it now regardless. I know some people are like, "Oh my God," and I see somebody says snowflakes. Oh, my brother-in-law just chimed in. Right? He says snowflakes. Now this guy is the hugest liberal snowflake that I know. But I guess he's mocking me right now. I get it. Hey, don't start no mess, because before Thanksgiving. No, I know. Well, no, he's in Florida, so all right. We're not going to see each other. No, but seriously, I mean, if you want to enjoy your holiday season, give me a break. Stop being, what do you call it, Babz? I don't like to say the word but Babz says stupid. It. The assholes. Oh, asshats. There you go. Asshat. Don't be an asshat. Geez, don't mess up the holidays for somebody else. Because if I sit on that plane and you show out, it's gonna be dances with Babz. Because I'm gonna be like, if you don't sit your ass down. So my brother-in-law who lives in Florida said, Florida has no mandate. It's like COVID doesn't exist over here. So. We're not interested in Jurassic Park. I know he's vaccinated. So. We're not interested in Jurassic Park. You got to be. Listen, COVID is the least of your damn worries down here. I know. That's right. You gotta worry about alligators, bears. You gotta worry about being attacked either by a python or alligator while jogging in the park. And if that's not enough,
your crazy ass governor. Who knows when he'll jump out and scare you to death with some foolishness. Just saying.
Yeah, well. Yeah, Florida is something.
Not where I want to be.
I don't think I could do it just because of, I just don't like the heat that much.
But to live there or to visit there?
No, I could visit, but not to live. I'm surprised he was able to do it because he's a New Yorker. I mean, we grew up
blood
together.
In him, Harry.
We grew up together.
Puerto Rican blood is, transcends.
I guess. I mean, and
back to his roots.
And for some reason, people love New Yorkers love Florida. I don't. Not for me.
It gives him that Puerto Rican vibe.
He said we have AC. I get it.
He is related to you.
Oh yeah, that's how we speak to each other in a sarcastic manner all the time. So
all right, don't, like my mama said, don't let it go too far. Some things you can't take back.
Oh, we've crossed the line many times.
Oh Lord.
That's part of our who we are. So.
Oh Lord. Okay. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all brother thing.
No, he's been, trying to convince his sister to visit. It's hard to go to Florida. I just don't want to fly anymore.
Harry, I told you they're running those great flights out of Tweed. Out of Avelo.
Yeah,
like $58.
But those are propeller planes, right?
No, they're the bigger planes.
I don't know. I don't trust Tweed. Let me take that back because, people are pushing Tweed big time these days. Hey, promote Tweed. So
why don't you trust Tweed? It's an airport.
They're small planes.
They're not, but they're the bigger planes. They're not those.
They're
little
the bigger
crop
small
dusters.
planes.
Yeah.
No,
how much plane do you need? Harry, if the plane goes down, whether it's big or small, it's going down.
I don't want to feel everything. I just.
You think you're gonna feel less on a big plane?
Yeah, you're not gonna feel the turbulence as bad as on a smaller plane. It's just.
You know what? You're just making that up because that's not true.
Yeah, I don't think so. He said in Tweed you got to chip in for gas.
Don't be throwing shade on our airport. What y'all got down there?
Oh my God! But no, so yeah, I can't. I gotta wait for this pandemic because we've been on a plane a couple of times during the pandemic and it hasn't been fun. It's just I have to dress like a freaking spaceman, and not because they're forcing me to dress like a spaceman. I just don't want. There's a lot of people waiting for their flights. Flights get canceled. Harry. People are waiting for their flights. They stand by you. They're not following the airport rules. So you saw me, Babz. I was triple masked the last time, and a shield. I look like Hannibal Lecter.
Well, I mean, that's all right. If that's how you have to travel, you travel that way. But, you can't beat those good deals. That's a good deal. My sorority sisters go. I told her about it. We had dinner a couple of weeks ago, and she said, oh, her and her husband might want to get away to Florida. She said, but she didn't want to pay high air flights. I said, girl, go over to Tweed. I said, look up Tweed. They got good flights right now. Them flights are not going to last, but while they lasted, you could go. And they fly to a bunch of ports in a bunch of airports in Florida. There's Sarasota, Tallahassee, Orlando, Miami.
They go to Georgia, right?
Fort Lauderdale.
Don't they go to Georgia?
I don't know if they go to Georgia.
Mm-hmm. That's the only place I probably would take a Tweed flight is, but
to where?
Georgia, just to visit my.
You can go to Philly. They go to Philly too. That's a nice weekend trip to Philly.
I guess. It's like when
touch down to Philly, check into your hotel, go have dinner, catch a set at a nice nightclub, a little jazz set, have a little late night dessert somewhere, and then get back to your room.
I guess I'm not interested in Philadelphia. I've been to Philadelphia plenty of times. It's not. I don't know. It's just not. that big for me. I mean, the cheesesteaks are good. I'll say that. That's it. That's it. I haven't been to DC in a long time. I might have to take a trip to DC. But that's drivable. That's right there. So
yeah, that's a drivable trip.
Yeah. So
have you been to the King Monument? Have you walked down the mall?
I haven't done any of that in over.
Go to the African American Museum.
Oh no, well that wasn't around when last time I went. So
okay, well then yeah. So go online and book your time in to get into the museum.
Oh, you got to book time? You can't just show up?
I think you have to. I mean, Harry, it's a pandemic. They got protocols. Come on now.
True. That's true.
I don't know if they're still booking time. I think they still are booking time.
How's the crime in the DC area? Has it gotten better? I don't think so.
I don't know. I didn't have a problem. I mean, we were there a few years ago because we went to the African American Museum, and we had a.
That's messed up.
We had a time stamp too, but
that's messed up. My brother-in-law just asked, wasn't I there January 6th? No, I was not there January 6th. I'm not crazy.
Oh, now that is harsh.
I know.
Oh, that was good though.
I'm not one of those crazies.
No, don't say that mess because I don't want nobody to hear this.
I know.
And they come looking for Harry.
Or they'll shut down our Facebook feed thinking something like that.
Thinking we trying to gather people. And I was like, if you listen to this show, you know damn well I'm not in that camp. I want them insurrectionists all to go to jail. Serve some time.
I think
go be with the brothers.
The guy with the horns, the shaman, he got
the most time.
41 months.
3 years, 3.5 years. He ain't gonna make that, Harry. He ain't gonna make it. He one of them cats. He's not gonna make it. The shaman guy, he ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, well, he's supposedly
they're not gonna let you bring them horns into jail. That's number one.
Yeah, he's supposedly he's mentally ill or something.
Yeah, of course.
He has issues.
Yeah, sounds about white to me. I'm white. I can't go to jail. Okay. It's like that little blonde lady. I'm white and blonde hair. I'm not going to jail.
I would like to know, they should, before sentencing, they should have asked him why the outfit.
The shaman guy?
Yeah, what was the point of that outfit?
I don't know.
Because you wear stuff to send messages, so
I think he was trying to think he was saying he was like, well, he was stealing from some indigenous culture, number one. So, I don't know. I think he was cosplaying somebody's culture. That's what I'm saying.
I just, I like to get into the minds of the crazies because it's important to me. I just like to know what the crazies are thinking.
Like when you got up that morning, what made you say, I'm gonna wear the first sarong, the antlers, I'm gonna paint my face. What else did he have on? A flag.
He had the fur, yeah, you know what? He was inappropriately appropriating a lot of different, cultures. Oh, yeah. And I just read that stop calling him shaman. That's true because we're basically
he's not a shaman.
He's not a shaman.
Like, you can't just call yourself stuff.
He's a nut.
Well, he likes us to think he's a nut.
Well, whatever. Defense. Well, he looks crazy. He looked crazy to me.
He wasn't.
He sold it. He sold it to me. Crazy.
He wasn't crazy when he was standing up there shouting all those profanities and storming the Capitol. I'm like, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but there's a lot of crazy people.
Well, we know that.
I think we need to do something about treating these crazy people.
Train them for who, Harry? For sane people.
I run into like downtown Waterbury every time I make a turn. I mean, they live like right off of the bridge. You know how they do their little camps and everything.
Well, talking about
homeless people, but obviously with mental issues. And I just feel like it's wrong to leave them out there living like that. So I think we do need to do something for the mental health community. I don't know what we do. I don't have the solution, but I don't know. There's a lot of crazy people out there.
Well,
and I shouldn't say crazy. I don't know what's the right term.
You can't say crazy because, we say crazy because of behavior. We're not saying crazy because of mental illness.
Yeah, I don't know the right term, and I apologize to anybody.
That's Harry Droz.
On LoveBabz, LoveTalk.
That's Harry Droz calling people crazy.
I don't mean to say that because I've worked in that community plenty of times, and I respect everybody and their illnesses and everything. So yeah, I just want to make that clear because I have parents who were really close to me because of their kids that I took care of and everything, and that's not my intention to call anybody crazy or anything like that, except for that guy who was dressed with the horns and stuff like that.
Inappropriate appropriation.
Yeah, inappropriate appropriation.
I'm like, dude, why are you here? So I don't know.
And who are his friends? Like,
yeah, because your friends don't let you rock like that.
Yeah, it's just like, who are your friends? And they're not your real friends if they let you act like that. Yeah. I don't know. But, I have crazy friends myself.
But, his mother, I think he's very, his mother takes up for him a lot.
Well, mothers do that. Mothers do that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That might be part of the problem, Harry. that might be part of the problem.
I shouldn't say mothers. Parents do that. Parents pretend to be, blind to their kids' issues.
No, I don't think they're blind. I don't think blind is the right word. I think they try to ignore, or they think they can love it away. If I do this, I could help contain it, or I could help, It's just that kind of foolishness.
I guess my mother took me to a psychiatrist a couple of times to try to help.
I don't know what's wrong with this boy.
Help me with my issues issues.
This boy got issues.
Issues. I had real issues, and I mean.
But you know what? But that was forward thinking on her part, because she could have just let you go down a path, and she was like, "Let me see if I can intervene."
I'm giving my mother credit, but they wouldn't allow me back into school unless I saw somebody.
Oh, okay. So, well,
same thing.
It got you some help.
Well, I don't know if it helped.
Well, it must have made an impression because set you on a.
That was really early, right? And what they did is they put me on all those drugs for
like Adderall
and all of that stuff, and it made me worse. I had a reaction to those. Really, I was crazy. I keep saying crazy. I had issues, and then they became a little bit violent issues with the medicine. And then once I got off the medicine and everything, I still had issues, but was able to slowly start controlling myself as I grew out of the anger.
Impulse, yeah. When you grow out of impulse, because some of that is a lot of that is impulse control. Like don't react to every damn thing that's said to you.
Yeah.
Don't take it as a sign of disrespect every time somebody bumps you or.
Well, I
said something you don't like, or
honestly, I learned how to use my I don't know if this is a word, introvertness, to my favor, right? So initially, I used it to strike out, right? You're in my space, get out of my space, boom, get out of my space. Then I learned how to use it to my favor, where I could disassociate with people. So I learned how to just stay in my bubble. I had my best friends who I allowed in that bubble. But other than that, I was able to disassociate, which was excellent for me. It harms other people, but for me, it got me out of the violence. So
I got you.
I
got you.
And that's how you do it. You use your disorders in your favor.
Here's a new word, boys and girls: manipulation. Can we all say that?
Of course, once I was grown and I actually went to a psychologist and sat down to work on my issues.
I was doing it wrong.
She was like,
I was doing this whole scene wrong.
You shouldn't. You have a disassociation problem, and I was like, problem? I thought that was good. No, you need to let people in and everything. I'm like, no, it's been working for me. I'm coasting right now in my disassociation issue. I'm coasting.
We're gonna make a connection.
No.
We already connected. That's all right. I don't care what you say. We already connected.
Well, it's
let me in. If I could get in, listen.
Well, just because I do have the ability to use common sense, right? So
although you didn't let me come to your wife's birthday, but that's all right. Next year.
Hopefully not.
Why? What's next year?
I'm saying hopefully there's not another party for a while.
Oh, okay. You gotta get a good party. I don't understand that.
But you haven't been listening, Babz. People.
Hey, are they having is the New Haven Independent and LoveBabz, are they having a holiday gathering here?
That's a good question. We usually have the Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, it's too late now for Thanksgiving, so let's move on to Christmas. Because Thanksgiving is next week.
I guess. I mean,
nobody said anything.
I'll ask Norma today.
Like, oh yeah, we. She gonna say we gathering. What y'all doing?
Yeah, Harry's not gonna gather.
Why? You're not gonna come back for
No, we did the election thing, right?
Yeah.
You saw how fast I bounced out, right?
Yeah, we did. We just saw smoke.
That's right. So
I'm like, where's Harry? Oh, damn! What? I didn't even say.
Once my duty is done, I just think of being next to my wife. You see, that's the part that puts everything together for me. I'm able to do other things as long as I go to my comfort zone.
Do what you gotta do. All right.
I have to.
Well, you can go home after the.
No, but that's too much. That's too much stimulation. Yes, antisocial. My brother-in-law said I hate people and I'm antisocial.
Well, yeah, but that's what we love about you.
Correct. And you always know where you stand with Harry, so.
Like we get it. We understand, Harry. You can take 5 minutes of us and then I gotta go. It's all right. That's all right. All right, so then I guess so when's our last day next week, Harry? Tuesday? Wednesday? No, Tuesday.
No, we'll be doing a show Wednesday. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, and then for Christmas, your last show is the 20th.
Yes, I have it in.
Paul's last show might be the 21st.
Okay.
So,
then we're back the 3rd.
Yeah, we're back the 3rd. So it's about, I don't know, 8-9 business days.
That's fine.
Right.
I'm going to Newport, so I'm not staying in Newport for 8 or 9 days. I don't got no money like that. I'm in Newport for a weekend.
Yeah,
Christmas weekend.
We're gonna see if my daughter decides, we want to throw Christmas, but after Thanksgiving with a bunch of people in her house. we're gonna see if she's gonna be hyped for Christmas. But we prefer to have, Christmas Eve, the Christmas Eve celebration in my house.
Oh, okay.
All our nieces and nephews and granddaughters and grandnephews and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, I might crash that. Oh no, I won't be in town. Otherwise I'd fit right in. I'd slip in and be sitting on the couch with my plate. Be like, Babz, how'd you get in my house? I was like, I know how to get in the back door. I come in with all the other with the cousins.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't skipped our, holiday stuff for even with the pandemic.
No?
Nope. It was smaller.
Okay. No, smaller is good though.
But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if it's
the first time. This is the first time since I've had my kids that I'm not spending a holiday with them. This is the first time.
Do you don't ever usually go out of town for Christmas?
I'm usually slaving over a stove with my kids.
Oh, you see, that's Karen's favorite part. Doing the cookies and the brownies and stuff for Christmas with the granddaughters. Well, that
used to be my favorite part with my kids, but they're grown up and they know how to make all the things. And I just feel like I don't have a whole lot of time left on this planet. So I want to do the things that I want to be doing while I still have time to do them. Not that I don't love my children. I see them now. Thanksgiving could be today. I don't got to wait till the 23rd. Like, Thanksgiving is every day I see them. So,
Yeah, I don't have much of a bucket list, right? Yeah, I don't really go, oh, I need to do this or I need to do that. I know Karen does. And that's really my bucket list, right? Because if Karen does it, I got to go along with her.
See, Harry, that is no fun. You want somebody to be enthusiastic about your list. Otherwise, it's a drag.
I was reading an article where this lady was helping her husband fulfill his bucket list, right? And she realized that in the 16 years that she was helping him fulfill his bucket list of being on a hot air balloon, of parachuting and all of this stuff, he never asked her, hey babe, what do you want to do? Do you have a bucket list? They were discussing his next adventure, and she just thought to herself, he's never asked me. And that question there actually changed the direction of their marriage, because she felt left out. After 16 years of helping him and 25 years of marriage, she realized that he didn't care about her.
Why did she raise the issue? Like, why didn't she say, I want to join you in this developing a bucket list. Here's what I want to do.
Yeah. I mean, in the article, she actually says that
she just to disregard her.
Her inability to share her feelings actually destroyed her marriage. She was actually saying she regretted
not saying anything
instead of just destroying her marriage. But it did mess up her marriage, and a lot of, it's strange how why
didn't they just recover from that? Like, why didn't I don't know.
People are in a relationship for so long. She had those 25 years for her. So long. And you still have things unsaid between you? That's so strange.
That's how I feel too, Harry. I'm with you on that. I don't understand that dynamic. And I think I get it on some levels, because I think people don't want to rock the boat, or they don't want to. I think people are afraid to say what's on their hearts and minds to their significant other, because they don't want to upset them. They don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to Or maybe they're just not clear about what it is they want to say, so they say nothing.
There's, people are scared to reveal who they are, right? My wife still knows, she has friends who get up early in the morning to put on, to make themselves look good for their husbands. I'm like, what? If your husband doesn't think you look good waking up with your hair sticking up or whatever, you're with the wrong person. If you have to jump out of bed to put on some makeup, put on your face.
But you know what, Harry? Some of that too is them believing that that's what their spouse, significant others want. Because if they actually said, do you even notice? Does this even make a difference to you to see me all done up in the morning and that kind of stuff? Now, if he says, you know what, I don't care about any of that. You've been wasting your time.
Yeah, that
and I'm doing this for myself.
And I would bet that would be the response of maybe 80% of the men.
Yeah, I would say so, Harry. I would say so. I don't know too many men who would be held hostage by, I expect you to look this way all this. Now there are some men, Harry, who they don't want their women to gain weight. They don't want them to do, but that's a narcissistic kind of thing. That's something else. But just regular things, and you getting no, because he's not getting up, shaving, and all that kind of stuff, and jumping back into bed for you. Nope.
No. That and that's the thing. If it does, look, if your relationship isn't a partnership, I feel bad. Because that's the only way to have a relationship, right? It's to be true partners, to be able to be who you are, express who you are. If you have to conceal and pretend in a relationship, that's just a horrible place to be.
That is, and you're gonna get found out. Like, it's just gonna rise to the top.
Yeah.
Like, you can't keep that. You just can't keep that. That's who does it? Who has time? I'm like, listen.
I was gonna say it's like imposter syndrome, but I don't know. It's kind of.
I'm not here for none of that. Like, listen, what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
You see, I'm fat. I'm fat with clothes on. I'm fat without clothes.
Well,
you see me with no lipstick. This is how it's gonna be all the time. When you see me with makeup on, it's for a very specific purpose. I'm not like that every day. Nope, that's not gonna be that's not the rule.
For me it's simple. I'm here for the quantum connection, right? So
I like that, Harry. The quantum connection.
Yeah.
Harry sounded like
I'm here for
Marianne Williamson.
that entanglement. That entanglement that you can't let go of, right? So if you look at quantum physics and how two cells or two neutrons, whatever it is that they're experimenting with, when you put them together, whenever you try to separate them, whatever you do to this cell will happen to the next one. No matter how much you separate them apart, they react the same way because now they're quantumly entangled. So that's what I
gotta write that down, Harry. What is it? The quantum what?
Well, for me, it's about a quantum connection, quantum entanglement. So, and literally, that's how I feel. I mean, where our souls are connected, but that's like my atheist brother-in-law would say, souls. What are souls? But really, it's your cells, it's your energy that are quantumly entangled. And it's really making that choice.
Notes. You see me writing, right?
It's making that choice to be quantumly entangled.
I'm here. I want quantum connection. Wait till I tell Andrew this. He's like, that Harry is deep.
Well, and that's why a lot of people have more than one what do you call it, the soul partner, what is it, the soul partner or soulmates. That's why some people have more than one soulmate, right? Because sometimes you meet people that you just connect. You're entangled immediately because you just connect, right? And that doesn't mean that your connection with your wife is gone, your connection with this person. No, it's just that your energies get entangled. And no matter if your friend moves across the country or something, you wonder where's your friend? You want to talk to your friend. It's because you're entangled now. So your energies are entangled. So, so that's the thing is finding that entanglement or that frequency that you're vibrating at the same frequency.
I like that, Harry. Go ahead, Harry. Harry, this is the next book. This book number 3.
Number 3. No, what is it? The Amazons are the Amazon books are the low content books. That's gonna be our right there. We're gonna make it big.
Fortune, Harry. We're gonna make our fortune with low content books.
Low content books.
I'm telling you. That's what we can do. You want a quantum connection? This is how you do it.
Oh, you know what, Babz? That's a perfect book right there. A low content book named Quantum Connections.
That's it. I love it. I'll tell you, I got my notebook. I'm keeping my notes.
I was thinking of Andrew the other day. You mentioned them. Because I went downstairs to organize my paper towels. You know what's funny? That I have Andrew has given me 2 boxes of his FEMA paper towels, right? Because we know you work for the government, Andrew.
Impossible paper towels.
That's right. We know you work for the government. So, and I still have those 2 boxes, Babz. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, because I have so many. I have so much paper towels.
Lord have mercy.
That by the time I get to Andrew's paper towels, it's probably
going to be 2033.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a few years before I get to Andrew's paper towels.
We're gonna be beyond toilet paper.
Oh no, I got more toilet paper than I got paper towels. So, so yeah.
Yeah, you would be sorely disappointed with me. Like, Babz, how you gonna survive? And I'm like, Harry, I don't know. Come to your house.
And I went downstairs. I saw I have a lot of tuna fish too. Oh. But you know what? If a nuclear bomb hits, I got tuna fish.
Okay.
I can survive. I can survive on tuna fish.
Yeah. I think everybody can survive on some tuna fish, Harry, as long as it's the right kind of tuna fish.
Well, it's albacore.
I like the albacore.
Yeah, it's the albacore in water. I don't like the oil.
I don't like that oil. I don't know who likes it in oil.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's nasty in oil.
Yeah, I don't like. It feels slimy to me. I don't like that.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of stuff. I got a lot of corn. I got to start moving some cans around and giving them to my kids. I got to check the dates.
Cans have an expiration.
Yeah, I got to check the dates.
Might want to check. And then if they're too close, cook it, or give it away quickly. You know
what else? I have a box of corned beef hash. I don't really like corned beef hash. I don't know what it's doing back down there, but I must have bought it. Corned beef hash is good too, Harry. I know Bella likes it, so I must have bought it for Bella, and I put it downstairs.
I grew up eating corn, the kind out the can that you had to take the little key and peel back.
Yeah, but you see, that's corned beef. That's not the corned beef hash.
Oh, the corned beef hash is in the other can.
Yeah, it's
with the diced potatoes.
Yeah, the potatoes. The corned beef. Those cans. I have a few stacks of those too.
Do they still make those cans?
Yeah, they still do. With
the little key that you gotta.
Yeah, that's the.
Really?
That's the poor man's dinner every once in a while, right? So I mean, and we love it.
Or as my kids say, the struggle meal.
Yeah, I mean, we love it. What we do is we cook the corned beef and then we pour it on white rice. It's delicious.
On rice, yes. Harry, I grew up eating that same thing. My mom would cut up some onions and put the onions in with it, cook it that way. Yeah.
You know, the thing is that back then it was different, right? Because like right now, you go to buy that can of corned beef, it's like $6.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like this is no longer the poor person's meal. That's why people go to McDonald's and get that $1 double whatever burger they sell for $1. You know, when you can have that corned beef hash and it feeds you for 3 days, right? If you make the whole can.
Harry, because you know what you could do? The next morning you get up, scramble some eggs over it.
Well, you see, that's how we eat it, right? So you throw a sunny side up egg and the corned beef hash on rice. Oh my God. Delicious.
I don't like sunny side eggs, but I like a good hard scrambled egg.
The yolk spreads all over the rice and
I don't like that. The yolk part just grossed me out. But a hard scrambled egg mixed in, ooh wee!
You know,
I love it.
Like I said, it was the poor man's meal when you know we got to that time of the month, maybe the 20th day of the month where there's no meat. Yeah. But we had corned beef.
We got some corned beef and some spam.
That's right, some spam. Oh my God, yeah. I still buy spam.
A menu that had spam on the menu, Harry. It was like for $20. I'm thinking to myself, I could go get 20 cans. I'm not going to pay for fancy spam.
Okay. I gotta do a confession here. I just bought a case of spam. Okay, so I think it's like 40 cans. And hey,
what are you gonna do?
Karen was like, Karen was like, 40 cans, really? I'm like, well, you never know.
You never know what, Harry. So you gonna wake up and be like,
yeah. So she's
like a little spam today.
She's like, well, I'm giving it to 5 to Jennifer, 5 to Emmanuel, 5 to this person. I'm like, wait a minute. That's my emergency stuff. I said, if you leave me with 10 cans and the world goes to crap, you ain't getting no spam. And she always gives me that smirk like, you ain't getting no spam.
Harry, you know what? I'm laughing, but it's a nervous laugh because I just feel like if anybody's going to be prepared, it's going to be you. And I got to figure out a way to get to your house.
You got to get to our house. No, you know what?
How to get there quickly. I got to keep a full tank of gas at all times.
You know what? What I do is, what I'm thinking is, how do I get to one of my friend's house in Florida? Because they have land and everything, right? So you got to be able to build a wall and protect your land. Where I'm at right now, I just got to figure out how to pack everything and take it with me.
You don't have a big enough vehicle.
Maybe I'll get a hot air balloon, right? And just.
You know what? On that note, good people, tomorrow's Friday.
We gotta go.
We're going to leave on that note. Harry in a hot air balloon.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. How do you steer a hot air balloon?
You think on a hot air balloon, you know that, right?
But how do you steer a hot air balloon?
You got with ropes. I don't know how much steering you.
Where's the steering wheel?
There's no steering wheel. You got to do it with ropes and pulleys.
All right, let's get out of here.
We're going. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for listening to LoveBabz Love Talk on WNHH LP 103.5 FM. Your home for community radio. Oh, what music?
Big band. I like it. All right, I gotta go to the cardiologist.
Yeah, we gotta.
Y'all.
We're out. See you tomorrow.